Hello friends. Today I will tell you a famous but useful story. The story of the ant and the cockroach. But before we start, please support me by subscribing to the channel and pressing the like button. Once upon a time, in the old days, and in the past, there was an ant that lived in a distant forest, and this ant was an example of diligence in work, toil, and fatigue. It used to work throughout the summer and collect food and store it to eat from it in the winter. When it is cold and rainy and work is in it, he is usually difficult, and in the same forest there lived with her a reckless cockroach, who spent his time singing and playing. One cold winter night, the ant was sitting near the fireplace, and when the door was knocking, the ant said, "Who are you?" The cockroach said,
"I am the cockroach, my dear neighbor,"
said the ant.
"What do you want this late at night?"
The cockroach said,
"My dear neighbor, and my faithful friend. I am hungry now, and I have no food, as you know, and I did not save food in the summer, and the summer passed and winter came. And I did not have any food that ran out, and there is not a piece of bread in my house that protects me from the pain of hunger. And you know that work in winter and cold it is very difficult. So will you do me a favor and give me a little corn to eat? And I promise to pay you back this debt in the summer."
And the ant answered him,
"You know that working in the winter is very difficult and arduous, and you also know that working in the summer is the real work. And you know that I gathered what I collected of food and supplies in the summer with difficulty, and now I am on vacation, and now I am free to read and read. And I only have enough mint food for the winter. And you know that the summer is 3 months, during which I work every year and rest afterwards. While you are singing, having fun, and enjoying the calmness of the summer night, even though the calmness of winter is greater, and you rest in the summer while everyone is working, even people. And now you want to owe me for the summer. And who guarantees you to me? Rather, who guarantees that you will work in the summer or have fun as usual? I remember when I saw you and said to you, 'Oh cockroach, go and work, and do not postpone today's work until tomorrow.' And you did not take my advice, and you answered me mockingly,
'Don't postpone today's work until tomorrow, if you can postpone it until the day after tomorrow.'
Look at yourself now, how pitiful you stand before me, and see how far your sarcasm has led you. I will not give you anything, but go and work all winter to secure your day's sustenance, and look at the river bank there. There is a delicious sugar cane. Go and eat what is enough for you, then come back every day in the cold and rain to eat from it. Perhaps that will be a lesson for you so as not to postpone work summer to winter."
The cockroach begged.
"But ant, it's so cold."
The ant told him firmly,
"This is your problem, not mine."
and the cockroach went sad in the cold and rain to eat what helped him to work, and he remembered that the words of the ant are correct, and that the truth is upon him in what happens to him, and he decided from that day not to postpone his work until its time, because there will not come a time for work that is better than its known time. The lesson, my friends, from the story of the ant and the cockroach, is that one should not postpone one's actions until later, and act wisely in crucial matters. If the ant took pity on the cockroach and gave it food to suffice it in the winter, it would spend its whole life playing in the summer and asking for food from the ant in the winter. But the ant acted wisely and reminded him of his fun while working, and how now she does nothing but read and learn, while he had to work in the cold, and so the cockroach took a very harsh lesson, but he learned from it, and he will not return to playing in the summer. Do not forget to hit the like button and to subscribe to the channel. Goodbye.